Libra, Taurus season gave you the audacity to lean into your worth, to figure out what you're worth, to let the audacity swell and rise within you, for you to just that's Venus and Taurus. that. And so there's some, and you're starting off Gemini season with your ruling planet Venus in rulership. She's at home, she's comfortable. I feel like you've come into this, like, all I can say is audacity, where it's like, excuse me, that's off brand for me. I know my worth, I know my value. Excuse you. That's like the vibe that it's giving. And on May 23rd, Venus goes into Gemini. And now that you know who the fuck you are and what's yours to have and what you deserve, you will be thinking different thoughts. Your mind will upgrade as well. So, whew, are they ready? Not are you ready? Are they ready? Is everybody else ready? That's the question. Hi Libra, it's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2024. Finally a fellow air sign, and it's just like you want to be out blowing in the breeze, being carefree. And I feel like that's the result. That's not just Gemini season. I feel like that's the result of you standing up for yourself. You really, like, 10 toes down on your value. Like, you valuing yourself. You teach people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. And all of a sudden, I just feel like the external world is really starting to match the internal world. And it has everything to do with this newfound stability within what you are worthy of experiencing and receiving and having and giving and all of the things. So in Gemini season, Venus transits 2 signs. So on May 23rd, she leaves Taurus and goes into Gemini. And then on June 17th, Venus leaves and goes into Cancer. 1:11 on the clock. And it feels heartfelt. Mercury is going into Cancer with Venus. And so I feel it feels heartfelt. It feels like moving forward. I'm not taking this because I haven't asked for it yet. But the 10 of Wands just came out. You've been putting in work. Some of you maybe have even burned yourself out, or you're feeling burnt out, but there's this brand new chapter in how you express and exert your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy. You're going into a different direction, and it's like you've realized what is of value, so you can take what is of value and keep it moving. You know the motto, don't be a groupie, keep it fucking moving. And I feel like for so long, we may have been a little bit of a groupie or like for so long just kind of hoping, wishing, praying that what we deserve comes to us in some sort of way. And it's like, absolutely not. No, we had to make it happen all the time, the whole time, because your actions are the blueprint. That is the gift that Gemini season has already given me, is understanding that us asking for things and affirming things, like saying our affirmations, praying, talking to God, or whatever it is, that isn't the blueprint. That's not how we ask for what we want. Our actions are the blueprint. What do you do? Do your actions match your ambitions? If you keep doing, because your actions are the blueprint for the divine. I'm ready, obviously. Hydrate, light it if you got it. As we create a safe space for my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2024. I just feel like things are about to get so much more playful and lighthearted and carefree and flirty and fun. And you are just so with the shit. So All right, for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2024. Asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages. Oh, okay. First card out is the Queen of Pentacles. What did I say? Venus in Taurus is going to have you nourished and nurturing. I do feel like there's something about like, this is just your worth. 4:04 on the clock. Yes, there is a newfound foundation. A newfound foundation in your concept of worthiness, how you treat yourself, how you take care of yourself, like you tending to it on your own, you doing it all by yourself. Some of you may be feeling, actually, I was like, some of you may be feeling alone, but I feel like you're also turning your back on those people who you felt, you know, alone with, or the people who don't show up the way for you, the way that you show up for them in some sort of way. I just feel like the audacity that you've earned to love yourself. 4:44 on the clock. Keep seeing 4:44 on the right path for sure. And then the King of Swords. So already it's looking way more social. We're starting out with 2 court cards. And so I feel like there may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone else with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements that's really playing a role in your Gemini season. I feel like the company that you keep, that's the first thing that needs to be clarified, is the quality of the company that you're keeping. I feel like there's someone that's financially stable, someone that is very responsible, that's balanced, someone that prioritizes their work and prioritizes security and prioritizes taking care of their body. I feel like for those of you who have kids, it just feels like you're solidifying a new relationship with those kids, or like a new chapter in your relationship. You're maybe even feeling financially stable enough to start doing different activities and investing in those connections in different ways. I do feel like Venus and Taurus definitely, and Mercury there too, had your mind on your money and your money on your mind. And I feel like the fruit of the labor shows up. Like you've nurtured something, you've grown something. Maybe some of you, this also, for some of you, there could be pregnancy, or if you're looking for pregnancy, this could be the, you know, the time to start trying to conceive. For those of you who don't want babies, I feel like it's time to really invest in like business over babies. With the King of Swords, this feels like you have developed, and you're becoming someone who is very like stable and analytical and intelligent and balanced, and you're masterful with your thoughts, masterful with your mind, more masterful with your words. Some people may think that you're being cold, but I just feel like you know what it is. You know where it is. You know what it is. You know what's going on now. Like, you're not afraid to tiptoe around people. It feels like this also could be a time to start like learning new languages or practicing new languages. There may be somebody coming into your life who is bilingual or multilingual. I feel like someone who's very smart, someone who is very analytical. There's like, they're kind of blunt, or you know, they wield a sword of truth in a different way than you do. They could just be very, you know, matter of fact. And I feel like you need those kinds of people on the team. You don't need yes men all around you. You need people who are going to call you the fuck out and say like, nah, that's not cool. Or you can do better. You know, those kinds of connections I feel like are like the right kind of connections. Good, solid connections are coming in. And the first thing to be clarified on the Selenite throne in Gemini season for you, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, is your relationship to your self-worth. And understanding that your self-image dictates your entire life. Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. And I feel like you're getting so much more creative. You're getting so, like the financial stability that you've given yourself, or that you have acquired now, is a result of you realizing what you're worth and you really showing up to increase your self-worth. It's like everybody's always looking for, okay, Okay. Hold on. Everybody's always looking for someone to bring something to the table versus, makes me think of this Alex Hormozy. I don't remember the exact quote, but he's just like, everybody wants somebody to bring something, you know, better than what they have to the table. All you need to work on is becoming somebody that everyone wants at their table. Essentially, that's not the direct quote, but that's the thing. It's just like, fuck waiting for other people to bring you things of value. It's important for you to end the old cycle of waiting and for you to generate, like, understand that you have the tools to generate the stability, the self-worth, the finance, the money, the wealth, whatever it is. A stack of cards just fell out, and at the center of the reading, we have the Emperor. So damn, we have the Emperor, the Fool, the World, and the Ace of Swords is going to be on the bottom of the deck. But what was on the bottom of the deck was the Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, worth begets worth. Like, you really show up and say no to what isn't of value to you. You, like, how do I articulate this? It's like, you're so aware now. I feel like you're so, and this is Venus. Venus attracts. I feel like you have gone through something that has really, like, indicated to the people around you, indicated to the divine that you are ready to receive. And I'm going to have the Ace of Swords be on the bottom of the, I just saw the Lovers. But let's get into this. There is this brand new, there is a success, you have successfully completed a cycle. In some sort of way, there is a cycle that is just done. And it may involve somebody, this is Aries, it could be Scorpio, this is Aquarius, could be Aries, and this is Aquarius, could be Capricorn energy. And so I feel like center of the reading being the Emperor. Ooh, I like that the Emperor is looking over at the King. The Emperor collects kings and kingdoms. And so with the Emperor looking over at the King of Swords, I do feel like you are gaining attention, or there are people who are looking at you. There may be somebody with Aries or Scorpio placements that's looking at you or looking towards you or is interested in you. There may be some sort of a brand new cycle or brand new beginning, like an offloading of emotional baggage or emotional weight. I feel like the Fool travels light, and you have gotten rid of some profound emotional baggage. I feel like you're in this place of really starting to trust the divine, trust yourself. There's a leap of faith that you're taking. There may be somebody with Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Capricorn placements that you're ending a cycle with, or generating a whole new cycle with this person. Maybe Leo too. With the Emperor at the center of the reading, the heart of Gemini season is you really getting disciplined. You really, like, what's your relationship to discipline? What's your relationship to structure? Can you create a plan? Can you stick to it? Are you reliable? Can you rely on yourself? I feel like some of you have really garnered this, like, undeniable self-trust. You can trust yourself. And I feel like you're becoming more reliable. Libras are stereotypically very flaky. And it just feels like you're moving out of that, like, chapter of life, or you're not interested in being that kind of person. And so there's this like this new version of you that you're building. You know, and that makes sense. We are still, right, for the next like 4 months, we're still seeing the result of these eclipses that were on your axis, the Aries Libra axis. Me versus we. I am versus I balance. And Libra, for Libra suns, or for Libra risings too. I mean, Libra risings, that eclipse, that solar eclipse in Aries happened in your 7th house. something was removed and something is new is coming in. It may be somebody with Aries placements. It may be somebody that has done well for themselves, someone that is reliable, somebody that is structured and disciplined, and someone that's trying to build something. I feel like this feels like power couple shit to me. Like you're not like holding out for a power couple. You're becoming somebody who inevitably will be a part of a power couple. Like you're tending to your facet or your half of the bargain, you know what I mean? And because you're tending to you, Aries, because you're really like hyper aware of your value now, you're going to attract in somebody who also has done that work and is hyper aware of their value. So that way we have 1 + 1 = 2. Some of you, there could be some changes in your relationship to your father, or there could be like an important conversation that you're having with your father. There may be like some of you are becoming a father or becoming, a mentor or someone that other people look up to, other people get advice from. If you're already in that like kind of coaching field or administrative or mentoring kind of field, I feel like things are going to the next level. I feel like you have like built a new facet of the empire that will be yours. The center of the reading is the Emperor. The Emperor is number 4. I already saw 444 on the clock, so you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing. This is like a cosmic like message to like, you are on the right path. Especially when it comes to you pursuing some variation of greatness, and especially when it comes to this new beginning. I feel like some of you are taking a huge leap of faith. Some of you are scared to offload all that baggage, all the times I coulda, shoulda, woulda, blah, blah, blah. Let that shit go. It's in the past. You can't do anything about it. And the future is an illusion, and all you have is right now. And because all you have is right now, that's why every action that you take is a request or a blueprint that you're delivering to the God of your understanding or to the universe, whatever you like to call them. There's all this new potential. This is like, go for it. Some of you, there's a lot of travel on deck. This could be international travel, long distance travel. You're safe to do this. You're safe to pursue exploration. You're safe to pursue exploring different places, different, energies, different, connections. It just feels like you're safe. Let yourself know that you're safe. There is a successful completion of a cycle, and the world lets you know like there's something that's coming into you, into your life, into your sphere that will feel like the world. It will feel like, oh, this means the world to me. I'm so excited about this. I'm so proud of this. Every single person, except for the Fool, well, she's not either. So 3 of the 5 cards are wearing crowns. And God out here trying to give you a whole nother one, trying to give you an upgrade. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's like like-minded people, like-minded individuals. The company that you keep is elevating in some sort of way. I just feel like you are moving towards getting healthy, and you're already healthy or trying to get healthier or trying, it's like you're attracting people who are on the same track as you. And that makes life so much more fluid and validating. And not that you need well, yeah, you need the validation. Let's be real. But there is something, or hydrate, there is just something around you trusting and going towards this connection, going towards this new version of yourself. And a lot of faith is involved here. So let me zoom out a little bit. There may be somebody that's really consistent, someone that's really stable. And I feel like regardless of like how you show up in their life, they're still focusing on their goals, their dreams. They're consistently working towards stability. There may be somebody that really wants commitment or connection or stability, or like maybe wants you to say the words, wants you to articulate like your feelings, or wants you to articulate something that's going to make them feel stable in the connection. I don't know what that is. All right, so there may be somebody with someone stable, or someone confident, someone with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements that I feel like is playing an important role. They don't have to have those placements, but I feel like they may be a plant person or outdoorsy. That's playing an important role. This person may feel really grounded, or feel really like you feel really comfortable with them. You're becoming someone who's very comfortable with yourself, even more so than you were. And it's like, because your innate value isn't based on this external shell. Like, you know that outside, yeah, you fine, yeah, you're pretty, yeah, you're beautiful, yeah, you're stylish. But your source of validation isn't stemmed from that anymore. And there just may be someone that is really consistent in your life that is going to continue to be consistent. This King of Swords, I feel like, is you. And there's something about you being called to being more masterful, you being more truthful. It's really important in Gemini season to tell the truth. Especially with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And the Ace of... Oh, I just saw the Two of Cups. Ace of Pentacles and I feel like this is contingent on this. You receiving all this new chapter and stability is contingent on like you acting right, because we reap what we sow. If you lie, you'll be lied to. If you cheat, you'll be cheated. There's something about like, hey, quit playing. Make sure that you're not playing yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Tell the truth, shame the devil. But the King of Swords, I feel like the King of Swords feels nervous to me. There may be just someone who puts on a really strong front, but is actually craving more intimacy or closeness than they may express. They may have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements, or they may come off really stern or like stoic or pensive in some sort of way. But I do feel like it may be a little bit of a front, not a front, but like they are that, but they're softer than they want other people to know. And then the Emperor, I feel like this feels like an elevation by way of being more masterful with your words, or by way of being more masterful with your mind and your thoughts, and then your words, because words are spells and life and death are in the power of the tongue. You being more masterful puts you in this position of higher power. There's more power coming to you. There's more autonomy. There's more authority. There's victory coming in. This just feels like you have put in the fucking work and you will be reaping the reward, and the reward is freedom. And there is something here about taking a leap of faith. I feel like if you have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements, or if you're very goal-driven, motivated, you need to be paying close attention to the company that you keep. You need to be the standards for the company that you keep, maybe raising or changing in some sort of way, and that's good. It's okay to require more. You know where the line is, I feel like. And that's going to be, very like individually based. But there is something here around like sovereignty, freedom, new potential. Like you've like pioneered a brand new path for you. I feel like also in some sort of way, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you've done something that only you could do. Or you've like carved out a path, or you've opened some doors that only you could open, and you are graciously leaving the door open behind you. giving other people the opportunity to also experience, or to, you know, to learn from the blueprint that you've laid out. Have learned from, like, you're giving other people the opportunity to learn from the mistakes that you've made, from the good choices and decisions that you've made. Either way, it just feels like there is a bit of like notoriety or recognition that's coming in for you. And you, if you haven't started this business, if you haven't started this new chapter, if you haven't, you know, started this new relationship, the Fool is like, throw caution to the wind. This is a sign to go for it. Shoot your shot. Let go of any like emotional baggage. All you need is what is essential. That reminds me of the 10 of Wands that came out before I asked for cards. It was just like, determine what is of value, determine what is essential, what you need to bring with you, and let go of the rest. And keep climbing so high. The Emperor is saying you're going to climb so high that you're going to start over. You're going to enter a new echelon. It's interesting because Capricorn is the mountaintop, and Capricorn is the process of the mountain goat getting to the mountaintop. But Aquarius energy is, you're up at the mountaintop and we're breathing the rarefied air, and it's like, yo, who do we want up here with us? And this is, the Fool is an Aquarius card, but it's often associated with Aries because it is the first card of the major arcana. And so I do feel like there's someone with Aquarius, Aries, or Leo placements that is coming towards you, or they are taking a leap of faith towards you. They have shed a lot of emotional baggage. There's a lot of faith involved in these new connections that are coming towards you. And fucking right. You're safe to be vulnerable. This, especially if it's someone with Aries or Aquarius placements, I want to say maybe Libra too. Like, you're safe to be naked, to be vulnerable, to be intimate. You're safe to trust yourself. I also feel like there's somebody who like matches your work hustle. Like, you burn the candle at both ends, and so do they. You take care of your body, so do they. There's, you know, you strive for a healthy work-life balance, so do they. And this doesn't have to be, this is not exclusive to romantic love, but it is just like there are new connections coming in. There's stuff that feels like the world, you finally feeling in sync, you closing things out. This is a brand new chapter in the realm of life. And I do feel like in Gemini season, Gemini governs short distance travel. Sagittarius is more long distance travel. But either way, I do feel like travel is very important for you in Gemini season. And you need to let yourself have that. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Because there's all this truth to acquire. There's all this, you know, stability that wants to come in. I'm getting into the plunge a little bit, and I hope to see you there over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Over there, we clarify all these cards. There's all kinds of astrological content, daily readings, things of that nature. Come on, come join the ethical cult. I'm cultivating a really cool crew of people, and there's no like killer Kool-Aid, just like high quality alkaline water. But that's patreon.com/JustJEverything. For free shit, check out my Instasham at JustJ_everything, TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. All the links are in the description box below, along with your channeled song for the season. Please, I've been doing that for years. Make sure that you check the description box so that you can get your channeled song, because I just think it's such a cool feature. Anyway. But all this stuff wants to come in. Somebody that's emotionally masterful, that's romantic, that's kind. They may be a little hard to read, but there is like this deep connection, this merging, this entwining that is capable. And you fucking deserve it, Libra. Sun, Moon, and Rising. You deserve it. But that's the thing. How can the divine give it to you if you don't feel worthy of it? And so first and foremost, if you are questioning your worth or vacillating or going back and forth around like, Is it okay for me to reach for this? Is this too much? Am I asking too much? I feel like a lot of you are not asking too much. You just been asking the wrong person, baby. And this new this new thing is coming in, and it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing, and it feels stable. It feels connective. It feels sweet. It feels logical. It feels balanced, and it feels fucking fun and explorative. That's the biggest thing. The closer that we get to Cancer season, I feel like you are ready to dive in. You're ready to take a leap of faith. You're ready to close out old cycles that held you back, old mental processes and thought processes and people that held you in these outdated beliefs. And there's just this like protection available to you where you can move forward. And like I will say again, not now, not ever will we be groupies, because we gonna keep it motherfucking moving. I love you. I'll see you over on Patreon. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.